Welcome to Hurry Up Pinball, a show where I teach you how to work on your pinball machine. Today I will show you how to install PinWoofer's Pixelwave speaker light kit. So grab your tools and let's get going. Here you can see the items that come in the speaker light kit. This installation video assumes you have 5.25-inch speakers already installed in your pinball machine or are in the process of installing them. This speaker light kit includes molded speaker rings, LED light rings, the Pixelwave board, a remote with IR receiver, connection wires, mounting hardware, double-sided tape, and a power brick with cables. To begin this installation, move the pinball machine so that you have access to both sides of the pinball cabinet. At this time, make sure to unplug the pinball machine until the installation is complete. Now open the coin door, grab the back box keys, unlock and lower the speaker panel, then remove the trans light. Be sure to place the trans light in a safe location. Here you can see the US domestic power box on a Stern pinball machine. This video will cover installation on a US domestic power box. If you have a non-US power box, be sure to check PinWoofer's website for instructions on how to complete this step. For US domestic power boxes, we will need to access the cables under the cover by removing it. To do so, you will need to remove the two nuts shown here with your nut driver. Use your nut driver to remove the two nuts and then remove the power box cover. Now grab the connector seen here and press the tab down to remove the orange safety cap. Be sure to pull on the connectors and not the wires. Next, open the power brick box and locate the cable seen here. Using the cable in the previous picture, connect it to the Molex connector you just removed the safety cap from. Plug in the cable as seen here. Here is how it should look when properly plugged in. Now grab the power box cover and reinstall it using the two nuts you previously removed. Make sure none of the wires under the box are getting pinched. Use your nut driver to tighten down the nuts. Here is how it should look with the power brick cable installed. Again, this installation video assumes you already have 5.25-inch speakers installed or are in the process of installing them. If you currently have 5.25-inch speakers installed, remove them at this time. With the speakers removed, place the molded speaker ring on the 4 threaded posts as seen here. The side with the lip should be facing towards the speaker. After installing the molded ring, install the LED speaker light ring with the LEDs facing down and the wire connection point facing up. The ring should be placed as seen here with the connection point closest to the back box. After installing the LED ring, add 1 washer and 1 lock nut from the supplied hardware to each threaded post. Tighten down the lock nuts at this time. Make them snug, but do not over-tighten them. Here is how the molded ring and LED speaker ring should look when properly installed. Next, place your 5.25-inch speaker on the threaded posts as seen here. Add 1 washer and 1 lock nut to each threaded post, and then tighten them all down using your nut driver. For this next step, we will need the cables seen here. Connect one end of the cable to the connection point on the LED ring. This cable is keyed and designed to fit only one way. Check the orientation before installing the cable. The cable should gently slide onto the connection terminal with minimal force. If there is resistance, double check that the cable is being installed in the correct orientation. Here is how it should look when properly installed. Repeat this process for the other side. If you are also installing new speakers at this time, be sure to check out PinWoofer's Spike 2 factory connector speaker cables. Here is a look at the quick connect cables available from PinWoofer. Here you can see how easy it is to install these quick connectors on new speakers. Now it is time to install the Pixelwave board. Here is a look at the board with the various connection points labeled. Here you can see the remote that controls the speaker lights, along with the receiver which will plug into the Pixelwave board. I chose to install my board using the included double-sided sticky tape on the back of the monitor. If you mount the board in this location, make sure you mount the board with the 5-volt in connection close to the power brick as seen here. Now grab the cables from each LED speaker ring and then connect them to CH1 and CH2. These connectors are directional, so make sure they are installed in the proper orientation. Connect the cable included with the remote to the terminal labeled CON. Next, grab the cable you installed under the power box cover and plug it into the power brick as seen here. Now take the power plug from the power brick and connect it to the 5-volt in connection point on the Pixelwave board. Here is how it should look with the power cable connected to the Pixelwave board. If you will be controlling the speaker lights with the included remote, be sure to toggle the source switch to CON. At this time, reinstall the trans light, raise and lock the speaker panel, plug in the pinball machine, and then turn it on. You should see the speaker lights come on when you turn on the pinball machine. If not, be sure to double check that the source switch is in the proper position. Here you can see several of the options for colors and patterns using the included remote. Be sure to check the video description for detailed instructions on this remote and the options that are available. If everything looks good, turn off the pinball machine and then move it back into its original location. This is Craig with HurryUpPinball, and I wanted to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, show your support for HurryUpPinball and click the subscribe button. We can also be found on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under HurryUpPinball.